Welcome back, guys. Today's test drive is a 1966 Mustang Convertible. This one's got a 289 under the hood. No power steering on this one. Pretty clean engine bay though. What I like to do is take them down the road, point out the flaws for you so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We have financing, we have shipping available. And every Monday we update with new cars. All right, guys, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around this beautiful ride. Everything in here is nice and pretty. The carpet here is a little bit faded from the sun. Understandable with the top down all the time. Looking around in the interior, I love the seats, the horses in them. We'll go ahead and start her up here. Starts up nice and easy. Go ahead, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It looks like all of our gauges are coming up, including the oil and the temp, the gas gauge, and the battery gauge here. Let's try the radio. Got the bass boost Jensen in here. Let's see if it'll work. That feels really messed up there. Let's try to do it manually. I'm gonna say the whole radio don't work. I'm not getting nothing out of it, and that little knob's messed up. Blower motor. It is working. No AC on this one. Wipers. Yep, you got wipers. They're working. Let's try that horn out. You ready, guys? Horn's not hooked up on this one. Let's hit the road and see how she runs and drives. Okay, getting ready to take off here. Anything I see that is wrong with this ride, I will let you know. That's why I do the videos. Neutral and drive. Make sure we're stopping here. Speedometer's a bit off on this one. It's saying we're going 50. We're only running about 40. As we're going down the road, it's going straight as an arrow. And for no power steering this tight, it's pretty tight. Normally when it doesn't have power steering, you'll have a little bit of a slack. This one feels tight. Kick down's not hooked up, but how's the brakes on her? Brakes are good. Too bad when you manually shift. It definitely got the second gear chirp down. This is a cruiser right here. So far so good on the test drive. Let's look at the turn signals here. They're popping up on both sides of the dash. We don't need gas this time around. We got half a tank and it's floating around a little bit. Kind of gives me an indication that it is working. I sure hope it is, otherwise I may run out. We're gonna pull in this parking lot over here, do a little outside movement shots, maybe nobody be driving. Even get the undercarriage shot. We'll light the undercarriage up, put cameras on the ground, and it looks like Comcast just took over this whole parking lot. Golly. That's just for one business. No. All right. We're gonna pull over here, have a little fun. Okay, here we go. We're gonna head on back to the lot now and grab another car. Hopefully I can get one more done before I leave today. Cutting her tight though, may have to do it tomorrow. So far so good, all the gauges are right straight where they need to be. Shifter's a bit loose on here. It was a little bit tricky leaving the lot. There it is. I was a little bit worried about ghost riding this one. But it'll be all right. Throttle is very responsive. You can't get much straighter than that right there, going down the road. Oh, we didn't go the other way because school is letting out right now, and what it is a giant line that's blocking that path that I normally go to make the longer route. So yeah, we're not doing that. You got to manually turn off your turn signals on this one. All right, we made it back to the lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed this test drive. Now we're gonna do the walk around, pointing out chips, scratches, flaws, anything I can find. That way you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, getting ready to walk around this 1966 Mustang Convertible. I'm gonna be looking for chips, scratches, flaws, rust, anything I can find. That way you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Check us out, maplemotors.com. I have close to 100 detailed pictures of this ride and every car on the car lot. We do update every Monday with new rides, so be sure to check Mondays around 11 to be the first to see them. Let's get started here. I'm gonna go down all the lower portions first. Start up here in the front. Front bumper has been replaced. It's nice and new. Lower part of the bumper there is nice and clean as well. Looking at your grill, it's pretty good shape. You got a ding right here. Coming down this side, tires are in good shape up and over the fenders. You got a nice little scar right there on the fender. You got some rust popping up in the corner of the door here. Running on. Little chip there. Coming up over. Got a spot right here. Paint's a little cracked right there in the back. Scuff here, scratch here. Coming back to this midsection. Little scratch there. Got a little spot in the door here. I showed you that scratch as we were starting. Coming back over the top portion here. Sorry, just trying to get that guy's attention. All right, let's get back to it. You got a little ding right here. Windshield's nice and clean on this one. The trim looks great all the way around the windshield. Look how good that is. That's set up there. Mirror's got a little bit of oxidation on it. I think they could clean up. Got a crack right here on the back. Your top weather stripping looks pretty good, nice and soft. Looking around the back here, the bumper's in great shape. Tail lights look good too, nice and clean. Both sides. Jams look pretty good. You got a spare oil filter in here. Pretty nice mat. You got a cover for your convertible top. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Let's look up under this. Oh, they got it glued down. Well, somebody's already pulled it up this far. You got a good look. It's not all rusty underneath it. I don't know why people glue these down. I know it does make it look better, but I wouldn't glue them down. Spare tires bolted down too. Weather stripping looks real good around the trunk lid. Coming on down with the trunk. Shuts good. Looking at the lines back here. Get some cracking going on in the corner. A little dirt on the door there. You got a chip at the bottom. A little bubble right here in the corner of the door and a little bubble there. You got a spot right there. We're back to midsection. Scratch right here up through the middle. A couple little spots on top of the paint there that should come out. I love this interior, it's glowing. All right, made it around this ride. Pretty decent shape, still had a few flaws, but I pointed them out for you. Definitely want you to know about those. Look at the detailed pictures. And let's go ahead and check the interior out, get her started, listen to the motor, and we'll call it. Oh, there we go. The door is in great shape on this one. I really like it. You can definitely tell they've been kicking the panel down there. A few scratches. Weather stripping looks good around the jam. Coming down the lower portion here. Carpet in this one's in pretty good shape, but like I said, the sun has got that spot faded in the middle. Edge of the seat looks good. Back seat's in good shape. Let me get my gear out of the way. Guys, you want to know what I used to make this video? This is it. Big bag of window mounts, head mounts, long extension poles, and lights. That way you can see up under this car. Looks like there is a scuff right here on the back seat. Give her a little gas here. See if this top works. I haven't actually tried it. It's been in the showroom, so. Top on this one, the switch is not working. Well, let me see if it's hooked up back here. Somebody may have unhooked it. Sure did. Not too bad. See if I can do it with one hand. So they've unhooked the electric part, and it looks like a fairly new top. I'd almost not like hook any of the electric stuff back up on these tops. I found it being pretty easy just to throw them back and move on. Then you won't have to worry about it messing up in the future. Some people do like the electric part. That's fine. I like it when it's working right, but when it goes wrong, I'd rather just have a manual top. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna put this top back down and we'll go ahead and put her back in the showroom. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Look how easy this is. You can see the frame's all shiny on it too. Good deal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like, subscribe, share. I'll keep on coming your way. Pretty quiet motor. Somebody painted the valve covers and it wasn't exactly the right color, was it? Good deal. Appreciate y'all watching. See you later, guys.